Hey guys, it's me, Lauren, in the spinning chair. And I'm gonna answer some questions for you guys today, from you guys.
Michelle asks, do you think you'll ever cut your hair?
If you mean like chop it off, okay, I've been seeing a lot of TikToks lately of people with that filter where it goes, and then they go, psh, and they're like, oh, that's what I would look like. And I'm like, maybe I'll think about it. But I also am like, I feel like all my sisters did that, and I'm just like, I can't be like them. So I don't know, maybe when I'm like old, but not right now.
Isabel asks, what is the best part about being an aunt?
Best part. I don't know. Just every time I see this child, I'm just like in awe. I think he's a great addition to my life, but then I don't have to like care for him 24/7 like Christina does. So that's probably the best part, is that you get to like have this new child in your life, but you don't have to like do all the hard stuff.
Ryan wants to know, where is a place you would want to visit?
Ooh. I want to go to Greece. That'd be fun. I also really would like to go to Egypt, see the pyramids.
Evie asks, where do you get inspiration for your room/house?
Pinterest. I'm always on Pinterest, guys, okay? If you see my mood boards on my story, it's all pictures from Pinterest. Yeah, I just search Pinterest, and that's where I get inspiration for everything I've ever done, basically.
Samantha asks, what things do you want to do to do you do to pamper yourself?
To pamper myself, I feel like I don't do that much pampering. I mean, I'll go get my nails done. I'm like, oh, it's really like a treat for me, is like getting my nails done. I'll do face masks sometimes. I think the most like, I don't really know what the word pampering means, but to me it means like relaxing things that are like taking care of myself, I guess. And the most relaxing thing I do is like taking a long shower with the lights off, but like lighting candles and just like listening to chill music and like just chilling.
Patricia asks, how do I learn to talk to people I don't know? I'm too shy.
Well, okay. I gave a very long thing about this in my episode of Things We Don't Talk About. That was about like learning how to open up or something like that, the latest one that I did. So if you want real long advice for that, then look at that. But a quick tip I would say is, don't put so much pressure on what you're saying. Don't be like, OMG, I gotta be interesting, I gotta be cool, I gotta be good. Like, don't act like if the conversation isn't working, it's your fault. Like, sometimes you just don't really like gel with people and it's fine. Like, you just gotta go and just be nice, say, hey, whatever. Like, it doesn't really matter what you say, just like say things and ask them questions. And like, if it's weird and awkward, it doesn't mean it's your fault. It's just like, it's just not really a match, and that's fine. So just take the pressure off.
Your last question is from your patron, Alicia. Any tips on accepting the way you look?
Yes, this is kind of weird, but sometimes when I feel like I'm getting down on myself and I realize like, okay, I'm like objectifying myself in this way where I'm just like looking at what I look like and not being able to see myself as like a whole person. I'm just like, oh, well, zeroing in on like, well, this little thing about my body or this little thing about this, blah, 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 instead of like, oh, I'm a human being with like a soul and a heart and a brain and like a life. This is weird, but like to like reintegrate myself as like a full person, I'll look in the mirror and I'll look really close and like look in my own eyes. Because when you look into someone's eyes, like you really see how like alive they are. And so when I look and I just like really just look into my eyes for like a minute or more, I'm just like, oh yeah, like I'm like a human being with like a life and all of these things. Like I'm not just what I look like right now. Like I think people focus too much on like accepting what they look like, when I think you should focus more on not thinking about what you look like so much and not making it such a big deal, and like integrating the rest of yourself instead of just being like, oh, what I look like. It's like, no, like you have a whole life and you're a whole person. You don't need to think about this one part of it so much, because I think that can like really bring you down when it doesn't have to, if you just don't focus on it so much. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today, so I'll see you then.